Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. So, recently, we've, as a community, finished our. Let me turn this up, by the way. We, as a community, recently finished the final shape. For those of you who don't know, Destiny 2 has been this entire segment of the Light versus Darkness saga. Essentially, Traveler versus the Black Fleet. Now, this expansion, we finished the expansion. We journeyed into the Pale Heart of the Traveler. We vanquished the Witness and freed all of Sol. Though I do not know where the frickin' raid launches, which is scary to me. Unless it's not. There, it's on another What the heck is this? Oh. But the end of the Witness brought a power vacuum. You learn that at the end. In this stream, I'm going to be talking about my complete opinions on the final shape, as well as what I think could have been done different, what I think could have been done better, what I think was perfectly executed. So, before all that, I want to go all the way back to here, and even further than that. Destiny 1. Destiny 1 saw us fighting back against forces of evil. There was nothing for light versus dark. Then we had Red War, where we fought the Cabal, Curse of Osiris, where we went and found Osiris and rescued him from Panoptes' clutches. Warmind, when we went and called we went and reforged the Warmind Rasputin. Forsaken, when Cait Six got killed and we had to go avenge him. Shadowkeep, where we had to go into the moon, find nightmares, yada yada. The Traveler healing, Beyond Light, when we finally were able to use darkness. 30th anniversary wasn't really much of anything. The Witch Queen, when Savathun in her hive stole the light, we had to bring it back to us. Lightfall, when Callus' forces were invading Neomuna, we had to stop them. And then the final shape. We had to go into the Pale Heart of the Traveler and stop the Witness. But anyways, so the campaign starts off with you running through ruins of something to be able to get into the Pale Heart. Once you're in the Pale Heart, you find the Lost City, and from there, Cait. And all goes very, very well. But after that, you figure out that he was wished into existence by Crow. Yada yada. Now, you have to help him, Crow, Ikora, Zavala, uh, Micah 6, Micah 10, sorry, Micah 10, Ghost, Mara, I'm trying to think who else, Mithrax, Keitel, and a bunch of other people to beat back the witness and beat him. Here's something I don't understand. Can you only do the activity once? Hold on, I might go look at Twitter while I'm talking about this. Now, while wandering through the Traveler, you have to fight off the forces of the witness. They take in the Lucent Hive, the House of Salvation, the Scorn, Soul Divisive Vex. That's it, I believe. Oh, and the Shadow Legion of the Cabal. But we have our own allies, being Keitel's Cabal, the House of Light. What is happening to Earth? Am I the only one seeing that? I fixed it. Oh, it's just share. It's just remote play lagging. But anyways, once you beat all of his forces and then continue on, you get a quest. From Ghost that you have to complete. To do a bunch of stuff, and then you have to complete these two quests to get the rest of your abilities for Prismatic, and then you have to complete the quest with Caden Crow, which will grant you a sniper rifle that has its own super, and Crow becomes the Hunter Vanguard. Yada yada. But after all that's over, you get a special ammo sword, which I thought was crazy. That they'd make a sword that takes anything but heavy ammo. It's unique, and I like it. Rocket pistols are fun. I will say that. But anyways, that's besides the point. After all said and done, it tells you rally your friends, complete missions, do whatnot, and prepare for the final shape. And essentially, yesterday started the whole race, the raid race to finish Salvation's Edge for World's First. care. Recent tweets, we see a dramatic decrease in bat errors. As we continue investigating the loading issue, we recommend that players launch into the narrative version of Excision with no more than 6 total fire team members for the full experience. At this time, we recommend playing the Excision activity solo to experience all the cutscenes. Players who miss the cutscenes can select the narrative version of Excision to replay them. But where do I even select Excision? Because I want to play that again while I'm talking about this. Anyways, final shape. After beating the raid, Bungie said, the witness retreated. He's not dead. Yet. So now you have to go find him and kill him once for all. AKA Excision. And you'd think the launch for Excision would be over here by the witness monolith. It acts like I haven't fully discovered the map. So you know what? That's what we're gonna do. Anyways. After that, MG says on Twitter, the witness has retreated. But, fight's not over. New 12-player activity is available. Now you have to launch Excision and go beat him. At the end, your ghost says,
I'm tracking numerous enemy signatures converging on your position. Get ready.
At the end, Ghost says, you know what you need to do. You need to channel the Traveler through me. And you do so. Channel the Traveler's Delight through Ghost, and it allows you to fire a laser beam at the witness, and then after that he just disappears with the classic villain line when they lose of "I don't understand." Yeah. If do all the stuff with him, yada yada. Holograms. Don't mind me. Swinging like Spider-Man. Good time to get this thing running set. But anyways. Kill him, and then you realize, oh crap, Ghost is dead. He dies due to being drained of light. And what happens afterwards made me so sad. I'm unhappy with the end of Final Shoot, but I'm happy that it's over. For those of you that didn't get to see, or or just haven't played the Final Shape yet, first of all, this is all going. This entire thing is going to be spoilers, so I wouldn't pay attention to the ramblings of a madman if I were you. Second of all, the ghost died, and Cade pops up and he says, Sundance told me all things that come from the light must return. And so Cade sacrificed himself to revive the ghost. It was saddening. It was saddening, to say the least. And I hated it, but it happened. There's nothing I could do to change it. Final Shape was honestly a great expansion. I loved it. I loved every minute of playing it. And when I finished it, I felt like I couldn't solved it. I'm done. But I don't. It doesn't feel like how I thought it'd feel. Like, yes, I still celebrated when I watched that stupid thing die, but it feels different. No? The end, we lit some lanterns, and sat in front of the Traveler a bit, which was awesome. I loved that cutscene so much. It's actually the thumbnail I'm using for this stream. We shouldn't have. Well, I'm glad I'm done. I honestly wish there was more. Like, yes, we're still getting the episodes. Still gonna get echoes and all of that. But I wish there was more to the Light and Darkness saga than just big idiot that wants to control the universe and everything in it. Kill. And it was more of big idiot, find his weakness, Now, the new enemies. Let's talk about the new faction. Because they're what I'm fighting right now, and I also need to talk about them. The new faction are called the Dread. And there are a couple different units in the Dread. So you have your attendants, you have your husks, you have your subjugators, your tormentors, and your grins. Yes, the tormentors are technically part of the Dread. They are of the same species, so I'd expect it to be so. What is this? Why am I doing this? Hello. Okay, that's great. Yeah, just drop that. Oh no. before. Ooh, spooky secrets that I have not discovered yet. That hurts. Yeah, that is prick. Yeah, I have that too. Come here. Okay, this is used to unlock the chest. It's no longer poisonous, and here, let's go. Turn to the north facet of defiance. Is that an aspect or a fragment? Fragment. Let's see what it does though. Finishers create a detonation that either jolts, scorches, slows, severs, or makes targets volatile based on the damage type of your equipped super. So it would be Scorch for me because I use Solar. I considered using Bleak Watcher and Weaver's Call, but I decided against that for my Solar Mortar. Anyways, let me just get down to the point. Because I know I've been stalling, I've been talking about this for quite a while now. And it's also late, I have church in the morning, and I am tired. So let me get to the point. Would I recommend getting Final Shape? Absolutely. If you are a fan of Destiny, love the game for what it is, and want to finish the story out, it's your wake-up call. You'll get this expansion. You will not regret it, trust me. Well, it depends. People are already saying this expansion is the best expansion in Destiny, which, arguable, but still. It does pretty well, but it does.
Power bleeds from the land, an offering from the traveler to aid in its cleansing. We do all we can to cleanse the traveler of this blight, but our work isn't done.
I wish you were wrong, Micah. But I know that our victory here may only lead to greater conflicts to come. From enemies unknown.
Anyways, if you're a big Destiny fan, you like Destiny, you love the game for what it is, honestly, get the expansion. It will be worth your time. Because you'll get all of your I have that, but I can't get it because I haven't gotten it yet in Pathfinder. I would get the expansion if you're a big Destiny fan. The expansion is completely worth it. There are good weapons you get out of this, like the heavy tracer rifle, the new sniper rifle, this thing that you get from the raid, I believe. What was it say? Doesn't say. The source is. The Still Hunt, which is a pretty cool looking sniper rifle. Cade's Retribution. The Red Death is back, which is pretty cool. And then the new Microcosm Trace Rifle. The Kvostov Auto Rifle is back, which is this. Speaking of which, Salvation's Edge. Separable reset Ghost Vendor rank. Arborist, help the traveler begin to heal by tending the arbor of light. Brace for the end. Locate unpartnered ghosts throughout the system and bring them to the Pale Heart. Synchronicity, Collect all prismatic aspects, fragments, and abilities on a single character. Blessed, acquire all brilliant and pale travelers' blessings at once. Meticulous Pathfinder, complete Pathfinder objectives of the Pale Heart. Complete Pathfinder secrets. Flock together to collect all feathers. There's 55. I'll look up how to get all of the stuff for. Actually, let me look it up now. How to unlock it? This part, the auto rifle hasn't changed much from its design in the original days in Destiny. Legendary variant and similar to the exotic, but it's missing its exotic trait, the right choice. Finish the final Shapes campaign. Loot all 9 region chests. Obtain the Alone in the Dark quest from Micah 10. Find the encryption bits within the Cysts mission. Collect your weapon from the chest in the Impasse and the Pale Heart. These steps will give you the legendary version of it, and then from there you have to do some special steps to get the exotic version of it, which I am excited for and all for here. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna wrap this up, and coming soon, I'm going to give my full entire, well, probably, this is just me being big and having over endeavors, as I would call it. I'm going to give my full opinion on all of the exotics from this release, and that's just me being overzealous and overambitious, but we'll see if I can hold to it. Bungie, we all said this expansion's gonna suck because they fired half their people. They fired Michael Salvatore, who is a great composer. And we hated that happened. But honestly, I think this expansion could have done better with Michael Salvatore behind all of the music. But as it is, Bungie, A+ for me, truly. Because this expansion was a great way to close the book on this saga. And Echoes, I'm guessing, is going to be the opening of the book to the next saga. And I can't wait to see what's next. I can't wait to play Echoes when they finally let it be played. And that's basically all I've got for now. Thank you all so much for sticking with me throughout my days in Destiny. I haven't played Destiny here live ever since probably the Trials Flawless that stream that I did, where these two guys carried me all the way to Flawless. I was so happy, so thankful of them. I really appreciate everything they did for me. I'm actually going to go back onto YouTube on my phone and look at that stream, see who they are, and give them specific shoutouts. Because those two guys, they were great. They were awesome. They stuck with me throughout the entirety of the Lawless run, and I really appreciate that. Back when I was still part of Silver Moon Alliance, and now I'm part of the Decepticon Armada. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Ricky Cage in Child's Play 905. Those two stuck with me for how long of a stream was this? An hour and 19 minutes. And they were amazing. They did their job, I did mine. My job was mainly just sit in the back, make sure you don't die. But during one match, this Forerunner was out when this happened, by the way. During this match, I had Forerunner. I loaded that thing. I popped one guy in the head twice. His buddy come around the corner. I popped him once, and then my teammates went after him. So I went after the third guy, and I just popped him twice in the head and got him too. My dad will tell you, this is back when I played with you-know-who, ladies and gentlemen. My dad will tell you, we were playing Trials. Just thought it'd be fun, little thing for us to do. And next thing you know, I'm jumping around the corner with a Nova Bomb as they're trying to get heavy ammo, throwing the bomb directly onto them and killing all three of the enemies. It was hilarious, but it was great. But that is my time coming to a close here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bungie, for a great expansion. For once. I can't say that. But thank you, Bungie, for a great expansion. Thank you for all of the fun little memories. And I look forward to seeing what happens in the future. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching.